to realize that you really can't leave, and constantly chasing an unattainable goal will start driving you a bit crazy.
Oh God! Why can't I remember my name?
Thank goodness this is all a dream, right, Pomni?
Caine! We have a bit of an issue here!
You completely lose sight of who you are and why you're even alive, and when you reach your breaking point, something really terrible can happen. What did any of that mean?
Welcome back to the Nerdy Grill, and welcome to a brand new unboxing video here on the channel. Now, if you saw my last video, which was an Amazing Digital Circus video where I ranked every episode from episodes 1 to episode 8, the most recent episode of Amazing Digital Circus, I did tease that this unboxing was coming. Now, about 2 months ago, towards the end of January, I did an unboxing of both Caine, so regular Caine, and also Pomni on the AniMatez from the Glitch web store. They're a bit like U2's, but for the Amazing Digital Circus, and they are absolutely amazing. So if you want to see my full unboxing of those 2 figures, then I'll leave a link in the description of this video down below for you to do so. But in today's video, I'm going to be unboxing 2 more from the Amazing Digital Circus. I am going to be unboxing Ragatha, but also I'm going to be unboxing God Caine. Now, this was a special one that was literally only announced with the release of episode 8, and if you've seen episode 8, you know exactly what I mean by God Caine. So the parcel literally arrived yesterday. I'm doing the unboxing now today, so let's waste no more time and jump straight into this unboxing of Ragatha and God Caine on AniMatez. Okay, so I actually do have both of the parcels here for the AniMatez. So this one is the Ragatha one, and then the other box is Caine God AniMatez. So which one shall we unbox first? Let's save Caine till last, because then I might do a comparison between original Caine and God Caine. So let's start with Ragatha. Why did I pick up Ragatha next? Well, I don't really know, to be honest. I mean, I want to get them all at some point, but I do like Ragatha as a character, and I just felt like it was about time to get Ragatha. At the time of buying these as well, they were doing a sale. I think the sale might have either ended or ends today, but there was like 20% off practically everything, I think. But yeah, inside the box, you can see the top of it. So there we go. Ragatha has been taken outside of the box. And yeah, Ragatha looks really, really nice. So here we go. We have got the Ragatha AniMatez. There we go. So as you can see on the front there, got a nice image of Ragatha. The Amazing Digital Circus Ragatha figurine. You can see Ragatha on the inside there, striking a nice pose. You've got the AniMatez logo at the top, and then you've got a nice picture of Caine. And then on the one side then, you've got the Amazing Digital Circus and the number, which is 26. And in the background, I think, yeah, you've got a nice picture, silhouette there of Ragatha. Then on the other side, you've just got that it says it's an AniMatez, and you've got then the name of the products and the company and that sort of thing. So the Amazing Digital Circus, Ragatha AniMatez figurine, manufacturer, Glitch Productions, and so on. On the top, you've then got a nice blue lid, the Amazing Digital Circus, and a bit like U2's, where they give you like quotes and little stories behind some of the characters. They do the same thing for these ones, the AniMatez. So on the back of the box then, you've got a picture of Ragatha, and she is called the Unwavering Optimist. And yeah, she does try to be very optimistic a lot of the time. But then you've got a description down the bottom for you to read. So it says, Ragatha's ready to be your AniMatez bestie, but if not, that's okay. Totally fine. There's no hard feelings. You're all good. She understands if you don't want to. Really. And yeah, that's kind of like all of Ragatha's character. She like wants to be nice, wants to be friendly with everyone, but she does it in a really overly positive way that can get quite annoying for some people. What I do like about the AniMatez is, like U2's, they do come in nice protectors, so I don't have to buy a protector separately. So let's have a little look. Let's take Ragatha out of the box and have a little look at what it looks like on the inside. So as you can see, you get a full protector, and then that's it. Again, just free of the protector, the same box. There we go. Then if I just take Ragatha out of the box, so if I open it up, we can have a little look at Ragatha on the inside, the actual figure. So if you have a little look inside the box all the time, they usually give you a bit of a backdrop, which this backdrop, I believe, it looks like the softball stadium from episode 5. A little bit like that, like the empty version of it. I might be wrong there, or it could be the theatre. But it does look a little bit like the softball field. But yeah, so that is the box for Ragatha. And then if I take Ragatha outside of this, first have a little closer look. There is the Ragatha AniMatez, which looks really, really nice. They do really nice detail on these figurines, I must admit. You know, the textures on like the hair, her button eye, which you can really feel, her nose, her mouth, it all protrudes and sticks out as well. Really does make her feel like one of those ragtag dolls. The patchwork then on her dress actually bulges a bit, so you can actually feel it. She comes on the nice stand, which I like that they all come on their stands, which says AniMatez on the bottom. And then there is a little logo on the top of it, which is Caine's face. But yeah, that is Ragatha. There's a full spin around of the figurine. Really, really nice. I do like this Ragatha figure. So that is the Ragatha AniMatez. And I do like the pose that she's striking. She's going to go really nicely alongside my Pomni, Caine, and now God Caine. Which, speaking of God Caine, I also did grab God Caine in this set. So I'm going to pause the video, swap it over, and we will then unbox God Caine on AniMatez. Oh, just like Ragatha, we will now unbox God Caine, and we will see what God Caine looks like. Now, I'm really interested in this one, because like I said, they literally, this is one of the newer figurines that they had on the site, because they literally released this with the release of the latest episode of the Amazing Digital Circus, because Caine only shows this form for the first time, and potentially the last time, in that particular episode. So, there we are. There's the top of the box, the same as Ragatha, the blue top. So let's take Caine outside of the box. Caine is one of my favourite characters from the Amazing Digital Circus, so when I knew there was another version of Caine to get, I thought, I'm going to pick this one up. And yeah, he looks absolutely crazy. So, there we go. We have got God Caine on AniMatez. So as you can see there, you've got a picture of Caine going absolutely insane. His eyes, which are glitching those different colours, the red and the blue. You've got other eyes like all popping out. You've got the lightning, the loads of multiple arms. It says the Amazing Digital Circus God Caine figurine. Inside you can see Caine going absolutely crazy with his eyes and the hands and everything. Same again, AniMatez and the Caine logo. You've then got the Amazing Digital Circus on the side, a backdrop of Caine, and this is number 32 in the set. Like I said, the top is just that blue top down. The one side then, again, you've got AniMatez, and you've got lots of pictures of Bubble in the background. I do love Bubble. And then, same as the back, you do have a bit of a quote and a little mini description, though, this time. So as you can see there, you can see God Caine with the number 32 on it. And this is what Bubble said just before Caine finally fully snapped. You always were the lesser of the two, which really got to Caine. And then the description is defective, faulty, broken, unworthy, warning, fragile ego, handle with care. And yeah, I mean, I think is it Ragatha or Zubul? One of those two says it, you know, how he's, you know, such a fragile ego, you know, how he's like a child, this, that, and the other. And it really does show. But I think it really does show that he's gained a lot of human characteristics from being exposed to the crew. But yeah, really, really nice. So let's take Caine outside of the protector and have a little look at what the figure looks like. Again, a bit like all the rest, does come in an extra protector, which I always appreciate and love. So again, just a quick little final wrap around of God Caine. There you go. There we are. God Caine. Open up the box. Pull it out. Ooh. There we go. And the same on the inside. You do get a bit of a backdrop, which I think the backdrop this time is Caine's office. I think it's a mixture of Caine's office and then the actual digital circus itself. Because there's Caine's desk over here, and then you've got elements from the digital circus over there. So I think it's a mixture of like his office and stuff. Yeah, really nice. So I'll pop that to one side. And then if I just take God Caine out. Ooh, I've just noticed there's actually extras to this. Yeah, there's extras to this. Oh, wow. I didn't realise this. Hold on a minute. There's a bit of sellotape on there. Okay. They have actually got extras for this one. So, oh, I have to be very careful with this. So, there is God Caine. I mean, can I just say, this is like really, really insane and nice. And obviously the last Caine figure we got, Caine was standing on top of Bubble. This time you've got like what looks like sparks and electricity. I think from the fact obviously like he was glitching. You've got his cane, which is starting to like evaporate at the top here. You've got obviously his hat, which is also starting to evaporate a bit at the top here, pixelating and breaking apart. You've got some more arms protruding, especially at the back. You can see how many arms he's got there, more than just his regular two. You know, he's got eyes popping out here, there, and everywhere. His eyes that are normally in the center of his mouth, they are now bulging, and they are red and blue, glitching and freaking out. And then he's got extra ones, which is really, really nice. I really, really like that. Such a nice looking figurine. Like I said, I love Caine, and I hope he's not gone for good. But what I meant by extras is it also comes with these extra like lightning bolts, which I believe, I'm just looking at the figure now, and yeah, there's two holes like on the base, which I should show the base really. The base obviously says animates again and has Caine's face, but round the back of the base, you're not going to see it very well, but by there's actually a little hole. There's two little holes for more lightning bolts that are going to come out for Caine, which I think would look really, really nice. But yeah, that is the Caine, or God Caine AniMatez. And just to quickly show you, I'm not going to take him out of the box, but yeah, this then is the regular Caine AniMatez, and you can see he's a lot more stable than God Caine. And as you can see, he's actually standing on top of Bubble. But yeah, so that is going to be my unboxing of God Caine AniMatez. And also my Ragatha AniMatez. I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, please like it by giving it a thumbs up and comment down below your thoughts on the AniMatez. Are you going to be picking them up? Have you already picked them up? And what ones have you picked up? And what do you think is going to happen in the finale of the Amazing Digital Circus? And subscribe if you are new. But for now, this is the Nerdy Grail signing off. I hope you've had an amazing day, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye for now, everyone.